What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Couch Talk. And yes, I am wearing an Inter Milan jersey. It's actually quite a nice one. I got it from a friend, and I was like, you know what? I'm wearing this on Saturday to the final. But yeah, it's quite a nice one. You can see. So, Forza Inter. As you know, it's the Champions League final tomorrow. Yes, Saturday, the 10th of June. It's Manchester City versus Inter Milan. It's another English and Italian side up against each other, the same as 2005 in Istanbul. Liverpool up against AC Milan in that game, and the golfing class is kind of similar. Liverpool are very similar to what Inter Milan are. Maybe Inter Milan are slightly better, but just the golfing class, like between the sides, Manchester City and that AC Milan side are by far the favourites in the final. But we know anything can happen in the Champions League final. It's a once-off game. And I just think that Inter Milan need to be like completely focused, and especially that first 15 minutes. I think that's going to be key. Inter Milan, they have a very good defense. I know Italian sides are very good defensively as well. So yeah, I think the keeper needs to be like on point. Their focus needs to be like to the max, because we know Manchester City, we know Haaland is there, we know Bernardo Silva, there's Gundogan, there's De Bruyne, and then players can come off the bench like Foden and Mahrez. So yeah, I think it's gonna make for a very good final. We know City will probably have like 70% ball possession, but the moments that matter, that needs to be taken, whether it's from City, whether it's from Inter Milan. I just think it's going to be a very good final. City will dominate. Inter Milan they will probably need to see out the first 15 minutes, weather the storm, and then hit on the counter. I'm guessing they're probably gonna go with Checo and Lautaro Martinez up front, but they have players like Barella, they have Mkhitaryan there, so yeah, they have Lukaku coming off the bench as well. There's been a lot said about Lukaku, but not for footballing reasons, because he is apparently dating Megan Thee Stallion. So yeah, that's I feel like it could be a good thing in a way, because it takes the attention off like the football side of it. But yeah, coming back to the football side, I just think Manchester City are like the superior team going into the game. Pep like wants to win a Champions League with City. He's been trying, and this is probably their year. Who knows? But Inter Milan have the European heritage, and that counts for a lot when it comes to Champions League. They last won it in 2010 with Jose Mourinho, and ever since then they've been kind of like absent from the Champions League for a bit. And when they were in it, they wouldn't make it far. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure you guys are as well. And I know I said, like, if you follow me on Twitter and stuff, I like before the first leg was even played between the Milan clubs, I said whoever wins that tie will win the Champions League. And I know City are by far the favorites, but I think I'm going to be sticking to my guns. I think Inter will. It's going to be a very close game. I think Inter nick it like 2-1 because the last few Champions League finals have been very close. It's been 1-0 wins. I know City, Chelsea won 1-0. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Madrid won 1-0. I think Bayern and PSG, Bayern won 1-0 as well. So yeah, it's been very close, like the Champions League finals of late. Um, I think there will be one goal in this one as well. I do think that Haaland will obviously be the threat, but Bastoni needs to be on him. He needs to probably mirror the performance that Rudiger put in at the Bernabeu. So I think that will be a key battle. But I'm going Inter to win and cause an upset. Yeah, the underdog. I'll stick to my guns. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And City will then obviously win the treble, which they are after. And Pep Guardiola desperately wants the Champions League. It just will put to bed a lot of debates about whether he is not like cutting it in Europe anymore, because it's been a long time now since he's won the Champions League. So yeah, what are your thoughts? What's your scoreline? And yeah, who's going to win the Champions League this season?